Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike two.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch. Right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll pull into second with one away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Ready for another shot now, Marcus Semien. And it looks like this could be a critical at-bat in this one.
Well, a glance at my scorebook shows they haven't been able to get him out yet, so this could be a fun at-bat to watch.
Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at-bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
1-2.
Ooh-wee. That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
The 1-2 pitch. The slider freezes him at the plate. A called third strike, and the inning comes to a close. So no runs on a hit here, no errors, 1 man left on. Home half of the... Nate Jones is on to pitch here in the 8th with nobody out. The 1-1. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
People always talk about how important getting the leadoff man on base is, and it's true. So in the 8th inning of a 1-run game, that's a really nice job of attacking a hitter and sending him packing.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Grounded to short. Simeon's got it. On to first, and Cabrera's a ground out victim. 2 away. Here's Daniel Murphy now. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit out towards second. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is... Tyler Duffy comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 22, Tyler.
So here's Austin Barnes. It was a walk in his last trip. Swinging a ground ball to third, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And now this ball's lifted in the air down the right field line, but this will get back into the seats, so the count holds at 2-2. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on...
And he'll lay out to make a spectacular catch. Wow. Mike Trout will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Fastball well outside.
Time to narrow your focus up there at the plate. In a one-run game, he doesn't want to walk you, so there's a good chance he's going to get something to handle right here.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Taken, called, strike 2, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. Hit hard but fouled to the left, and they'll try it again. And now this crowd of around 24,000 supporters come to their feet. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And a big sigh of relief on the mound as that nearly tied it, but this ball is foul. Line drive to left. But this is taken in as a perfect metaphor to end this one, as that ball was hit hard, but the ball game is over.
Boy, I'll tell you, not all wins are created equal. There's something really satisfying about being down 5 runs and you band together to find a way to get that win. They've got a huge bounce in their step heading into their next game.
And tonight's one-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. The Milwaukee Brewers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never... Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup ahead between the Eagles. Zach Greinke, a right-hander from Florida, gets the ball as the starter here. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, his last one was good. I'm sure he'd like to pitch a little bit better. Was able to get into the 7th inning. Got a no decision in his last one. He needs to get off to a good start here to try to get him and the team in the win column.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball. All in all, a great afternoon for baseball. 73 degrees here at first pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. There's a high pop-up. And there's the first out.
Batting second.
And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Mark DeRosa, what's the key in avoiding the sweep?
Hey, Matt, the first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball 3. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's right there. Oh, and he overshoots his first baseman as it's over his head. Fortunately, the catcher's there to back things up.
The center fielder, Mike.
And this is the kind of play that makes a manager go a little bit nuts. It's only the second batter of the entire game, and his defense is throwing the ball around already. I'm sure he's hoping that error isn't a sign of things to come.
Into the box, Mike Trout. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Smoke toward third, and that gets through for a one-out base hit.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in his zone, gets him to hit it on the ground, but obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
Stepping in now, Paul Goldschmidt. And it misses. 3-1 now. Dan Dero, these Brewers, as they begin play here this afternoon, they're definitely in a nice stretch as they've won 6 of their last 7 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, nothing better than winning that last game at home before you go on a long road trip. They have the opportunity to do that today. Let's see if they get it done.
No doubt about it, Dero. They're looking to embark on an 8-game road trip. First things first, win this one here.
Just a sec now as that ball finds its way into the outfield. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with one away.
The third baseman.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Justin Turner, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Trout at third, Goldschmidt on second. Simeon is over at first with one away. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he promptly unloads the bases with that one. 8th home run on the season for him as they extend the lead to 5-0.
Well, it seems like only a couple of minutes ago that we were ready for a hard-fought game. But things have taken a dramatic turn here early. They jumped all over this guy, including that grand slam. And they might not be done yet.
At the plate, Yasmani Grandal, as we take a look at the splits between April and May. They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Cabrera's there. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Set to get his day started, Adam Frazier. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. Got him to go after the change there, and that'll run things full 3-2.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Pollock is there, and he puts it away to stop the bleeding. So they put up a big number in the inning as 5 crossed the plate, and this was the biggie here. The Hyunjin Ryu, the Korean lefty, will be the starter in this one. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy pitched really well in his last one to pick up a W in his last start when he got into the 7th inning. Let's see if he can make that 2 good, strong outings of 7+ innings back-to-back.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. No problem over there for Goldschmidt, and there are 2 gone now. And with that, time to take a glance at the starting 9 for these Brewers. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Oh, man, I love what A.J. Pollock does for this offense. He's really swung the bat well against left-handed pitchers so far this season. He's hitting over 300 against southpaws, and he's facing another one of those today. I'm sure he's excited to hit in this one.
Brewers shortstop ahead with a 3-1 count. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3-2 pitch. And a good job there to lay off. It's ball 4 as he becomes their first base runner of the ball game now with 2 away.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So 2 on with 2 away, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting former All-Star Asdrubal Cabrera. Goldschmidt moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Second inning set to go, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Hyunjin Ryu. And this is low, ball 2, 2-1.
He might still be thrown off from that first inning, guys. He got knocked around pretty good, and that can be hard to recover from mentally sometimes.
Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball, 2-2. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Here now the 2-2. Is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Now, I know he struck out there, but for a pitcher, that's a pretty solid at-bat. Anytime you can make an opposing pitcher out there work and throw quite a few more extra pitches, that's a quality AB in my book.
Scooped up, and no chance on the throw. So a great effort, but that'll be scored a base hit.
You know what we call that? We call that clean living. To get a knock on a check swing does not happen often. This guy obviously had some good karma coming his way.
Comes with a slider there as it's lifted down the line in left. Dominguez is over to his right, and he puts this one away for out number 2. Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. And facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Trout is hitting just over the benchmark 300 plateau. Source of pride for him, I'm sure.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business. And maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
The next 3-2. No offer there from Trout as that misses, and he'll take the walk. Ryan Borucki enters from the pen in just the second inning, so they'll hope to get some length out of him and have him stay out there for a while. Paul Goldschmidt will be his first assignment here as they'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here now the 2-2.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Marcus Semien would be next. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Drilled on the ground to short. Reined in. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it.
I guarantee you at release point he wanted to pull this pitch back. Change up middle of the plate usually gets deposited in the seats.
So now to the plate, Shohei Ohtani. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
The count is 2-2 to the Brewers catcher. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
Not a bad time right here to put that runner in motion. 3-2 count. You send the runner, and if it's a bad pitch, it's ball 4.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And Buster will take ball 4. And down to first heads Posey. the pitcher, Ryan Barucki, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. The count now at 2-1. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Coming to the plate now, Jeimer Candelario. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's 1-2. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Brewers strand a couple. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the Cal Berkeley product Marcus Semien is the first to bat in the inning. Hit hard to short. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
A lot of smiles to go around on the offensive side. First time through the order. That's already their 6th hit today as a team.
Into the box, Justin Turner. And a possible double play ball here for Cabrera. One there, back to Murphy, and they get them both.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Throws it on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. Digging in the switch hitter, Jason Dominguez. And his guys have quite a hill to climb. Down 5-zip here in the early going. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Now here's a swing and a ground ball for Frazier at second. Fielded cleanly, and he will whip this one over to first in time for the out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager. Bounce towards the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. And Goldschmidt will make the catch, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Adam Frazier. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
Ohtani is there to put it away for out number 1.
The pitcher, number 99.
Stepping into the box, Hyunjin Ryu looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. There's a foul ball off to the right side, and that'll move the count to 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A ball and 2 strikes now.
The count is 1-2.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Ohtani waits on it, and that ends the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman Asdrubal Cabrera. And here's a swing and a miss from Cabrera as he's set down on strikes, and there's 1 away.
The first baseman,
into the box
9.
now, Daniel Murphy.
Murphy.
And it's up to a 3-2 full count now. Hit out towards second. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. They certainly know how to have a good time in Milwaukee. Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Changeup laid off down around the shins. Action now in the Milwaukee bullpen as they'll have a right-hander loosen up. Grounded back up the middle. Cabrera towards second. He's got it. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So one away here with the bases empty, and standing in the ever-dangerous Mike Trout. Line to short, but gobbled up there, and there are two away.
Now batting, the first baseman.
So bases are empty here with two gone, and stepping in the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. Here it comes. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. Hit hard down the line, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that the side is retired. Welcome back for the bottom of the fifth. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with Craig Counsell, the Brewers skipper, about his lineup. And they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. The 1-2. Lined but speared on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May.
Now
back to the top of the order now, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario. Into the corner and slicing foul. The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. Hit out towards second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 5 innings have been no problem as he's. Jesse Hahn takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound. Now to the plate, Marcus Semien. A couple of singles to his credit thus far. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
When you've got a guy that throws a good two-seam fastball, you have to be ready for him to try to run it inside and jam you. Good job to lay off that one, but I wouldn't be surprised if we see it again.
The catch is made on the mound, and that's the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping up to the plate, Justin Turner. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Now a ball hit high in the air out to center field. Pollock giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the 2nd out of the inning.
Now batting.
So digging in now, Yasmani Grandal. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Pretty easy pitch to lay off there, 2-2. Not even close to being in the strike zone. He made it easy for the hitter in that one.
Inside as he nearly got him, and it's ball 4.
The second baseman, Adam.
In now, Adam Frazier. He flew out in his last at-bat. Grounded softly down the line toward first. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Now a swing and a ball popped in the air back behind short. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, Hyunjin Ryu. Lifted in the air out to left. Dominguez will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jason Dominguez. A pop out and a ground out for him to this point.
This one doesn't look good so far, down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
2 strikes.
And he struck him out.
Anytime you get rookies just breaking into the big leagues, you have to expect a certain amount of this. There aren't any easy at-bats at this level, and you really have to learn how to slow the game down in your head because everything feels like it's so much faster up here.
No runs, just 1 hit. 1 error thus far in the game for Milwaukee. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the 2nd out. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, A.J. Pollock. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Fouled off. The 2-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out. Gone in order are the Brewers. They can't chip in. So the batting order turns over now, and set to go Shin-Soo Choo. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He has a 3 for 12 line. Choo with a 2-ball 1-strike count here. Now the 2-1 pitch. The count now at 2-2. Bounce to the right into the loaded up infield. Oh, and Cabrera bobbles it.
Well, nothing earth-shattering about this one. He just didn't finish the play and watched it into his glove. And now they've got the leadoff runner aboard and no outs.
Striding in, Ji-Man Choi. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result. That's his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
Dominguez arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 1st out.
The center fielder.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here. Tough to get fooled any worse than that. He's in a hole now, 1-2. And rarely do you see a player of his caliber fooled that badly, but he was tied up in knots that time. 2 away now.
Now batting.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Paul Goldschmidt. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
And there he goes towards second, and it's fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Please join us.
Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman as Drupal Cabrera.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
In the air now, out to left. Choi is under it to make the catch for the first out.
The first baseman, number
One away
9.
for the Brewers in their half of the seventh. And up next, postseason record holder Daniel Murphy. Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Line toward right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their second hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
No runs, 2 hits, and 2 errors thus far from Milwaukee. At the plate now, Shohei Ohtani. A ball and 2 strikes now. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right?
Number 28, Buster Posey.
Now here comes the skipper out of the third base dugout. And that will be the last we see in this one of Hyun-Jin Ryu. So his final line will show 6 2/3 innings pitched. He was very effective out there, no doubt. Tony Watson takes over pitching duties, looking to get that final out now here in this 7th inning. Throws him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Milwaukee leaves. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Scott Barlow will come on to pitch now as he'll move into the 8th spot in the lineup on the double switch here. Kyle Higashioka is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch.
Oh, I love that pitch right there. Up and in, jam, sandwich.
And here's a slider, strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
That's what you call clipping the outside corner. Great movement on that slider, and it completely locked up the hitter. Didn't fool the umpire, though.
Checks his swing here, but he does so in time.
If he doesn't shorten his swing up right there, there's no chance he keeps his bat back.
This one's down to third. He's right there. Throw to Murphy's in time, and there are 2 gone now. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Beaten into the ground over to first. Gloved by Murphy, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. The Eagles lead. Digging in, number 66. And he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. And this is taken here for ball 4. So the leadoff man's on base to kick off the home 8th. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready once again, Jason Dominguez. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through. Runners on first with 1 down. A 3-1 count to the Brewers left fielder.
No reason to sit on anything other than hard stuff in a location you like and drive it right now.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. And he looks at a sinker for a called 3rd strike, and now there are 2 gone.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Brewers strand one. They can't chip. Jake Diekman enters from the pen to start the ninth inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the ninth. 1-1. Line to the right side, but foul. Diekman has seen his role change with those one-batter lefty specialists going the way of the dodo as a part of MLB's pace of play initiatives. 2-2 to Adam Frazier. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
That's a pretty good pitch right there. That fastball on the inner half of the plate. You can see that he just isn't able to get those arms extended, and pretty ugly swing right there.
Charlie Blackmon will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for out number 2.
Now batting.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Shin-Soo Choo. An error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Ready with the 1-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Dan Winkler takes the mound here. Not a save situation, of course, because of the big lead, but he'll try to finish it out nonetheless. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp, and it backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
All even now, 2-2. One out, nobody on. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Coming to the plate now, Daniel Murphy. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. 3-1 to him now. And that's taken for strike 2, as now they're down to their final strike here this afternoon. Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. The Brewers down to their final strike. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around. It took that great start to another notch in the win column.
5-0 the final score today. The Eagles jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Hyunjin Ryu earns his 8th victory of the season as he goes 6+ innings and allows only a pair of base hits. Zach Greinke was unable to work out of the second inning as he settled with the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa. Dan Plesac.